Knicks Rehab.
The Knicks now have to make this trade in January, close to February, when the trade deadline is up. And the shit is looking even slimmer chances because other teams have stepped up and got some shit to offer.
What are you hearing about who's aggressively pursuing Giannis?
Yeah, so Hannah, do yourself and do Giannis, frankly, a favor and wipe away the worries about who's asking for a trade. Shams is bent into a pretzel trying to respect all parties here. Giannis is ready to be gone. He wants to be traded. The Bucks are ready to listen to offers, and this is a maneuver to say, send us your offers. Everything else is politicking. Just put it aside. Don't worry about it. Just move on. Okay. So now what the Bucks have to do is they have to look at who has done this the best, who has been in this situation, who should they mimic. Let's just look back to 2019 and the Oklahoma City Thunder. They had to trade Paul George and Russell Westbrook. They prioritized far-out draft picks and really good young players. They ended up getting picks that they still haven't gotten from LA Clippers yet, and a future MVP in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that's what they're looking for. Don't prioritize trades that bring in players that could help them now, because the Bucks are in a position where they need to worry about this year's draft pick. They need to tank the rest of this season, improve this year's draft pick, and have themselves in position to rebuild as fast as possible. And that's what they're looking for. And a team, if they're going to make a straight up trade, you're looking at teams that can give the most opportunities. The Golden State Warriors are a team that immediately rises to the top of the list. As far as the teams that are out there that can make a straight-up trade with the Bucks, not 2-team, 3-team, 9-team, 12-team trades. You can just make a team versus team trade. The Warriors hold all of their future draft assets. They can trade all of them, up to 4 firsts and swaps and stuff like that. Steph Curry is there. They have immediate need for a star player. This is where this discussion begins, is Golden State, and everybody else, I think, is going to try to beat a strong Golden State offer if it comes.
Niggas is still sucking off the Golden State Warriors. That shit is over with, man. Like, get out of here, bro.
That's the arrogance right there. That's the arrogance to think we got the best package. That's the arrogance I was talking about.
No, it ain't about us having the best package. The players have all the power. He wants to go where he wants to go. So let's stop coming up with all this bullshit. He wants to be in New York. What's stopping the trade with the Golden State Warriors? He ain't got no trade clause because he's behind the scenes going, I don't want to go to none of them niggas. You know how much help Curry needs to win? Just him and Giannis? That shit ain't work. Giannis wants to be in New York. Kevin Durant told the Golden State Warriors, not going over there. And where he ended up, in Houston. So it ain't about the other teams. The players have the power. Giannis wants to be in New York. That's why he hasn't been traded to Miami and San Antonio and all this OKC and all this bullshit. He wants to be in New York. We are behind the scenes trying to figure out a way to make this trade to where it can go down. That's all I'm saying, Flea. But I'm saying these guys bringing up all these other scenarios, all these other teams, get out of here. Them niggas already had all the help in the world. If he wanted to be there, it would have happened already. I'm going to say it again. Kevin Durant came out and said it. I'm not going over there. That niggas did to me before. So what's the difference with Giannis? Giannis already knows where he wants to go. He's sitting patiently waiting, and he's waiting for the deal to be done.
Call me when the deal is done. I'll be here. Headphones ready. Shirt and tie ready. Call me when the deal is done. It's not hate. It's reality. I'm not one of them fair weather niggas that's got his head in the clouds. I'm just looking at what's happening, what's on the landscape. It doesn't make me less of a Knicks fan to say, yo, we got competition when it comes to this shit. It's not some because if that was the case, get the deal done. I don't want to go nowhere else but New York. Get it done.
Bridges can't be traded yet.
So my point is, okay, then that seeps in other ideas and other ways that they can benefit and Giannis benefits as well. The team got to benefit too. They got to figure out how they're going to make up getting rid of him. They got to benefit too. I just don't. You know we could be attached to it and act like we're the only prospect, but there's other prospects out there.
I'm not saying we're the only prospect, but it's players empowerment, whether people like it or not. And if it was that simple, if Golden State has the best package, if they have the best everything, why hasn't the trade went down yet? There's nothing holding it back. Like I said, Giannis doesn't have a no trade clause. I'm just saying, yeah, there's other suitors. I'm just saying Why hasn't it happened yet? Because he's saying, I want to go to New York. That's all I'm saying. If he said, yo, I don't care where you send me, I'm good, it would have happened already. He's saying, I want to go to New York. Mikal Bridges can't be traded till February, whatever. So let's see what happens then. I'm just saying, why aren't the reporters just being honest? Let's stop trying to, yo, this. All right, cool. But let's be honest. What are y'all saying that y'all not, what are y'all not telling us? Tell the truth. That man want to go to New York. He's waiting to see once Mikal Bridges can get traded, what's going to happen.
I would love to have egg on my face and come up here and y'all laugh me out because we got Giannis. I would love that. I'm looking forward to that, right? But we'll see. It has to happen. I would love that to get laughed out because we got Giannis.
Well, we did it. Actually, I recall someone mentioning that sneaky Brooklyn Ninja in Philadelphia may have some say-so in the Giannis sweepstakes. Giannis Antetokounmpo reportedly has the 76ers on his radar and likes Tyrese Maxey, as per Mark Stein and Jake Fisher. League sources say Philadelphia, furthermore, has not contacted Milwaukee about a possible Antetokounmpo deal in the wake of a better than expected first half. But the Stein line has learned that the prospect of teaming up with Tyrese Maxey, who, like Giannis, works with prominent NBA trainer Drew Hanlon, does have the 76ers on Antetokounmpo's radar.
All these teams that Giannis can go to, let's just say Golden State, Miami, and Philly, and the Knicks, who, when the trade happens, who's going to have the better roster? So, like, if he goes to Philly, who are they giving up? Embiid? If he goes to Miami, who are they giving up?
They're giving up Hero. They just laid out a lot. They just laid out a trade. Hero, Khalil Ware, two other guys, and an assortment of first round. Right. 29, 30. There's a bunch.
Okay, so it's just going to be him and Bam there. I'm just saying, I think we have the better package because if we give up Bridges, Deuce, and Carl, he's coming here with Brunson, Josh Hart, OG, and Mitchell Robinson. I just think we have the better team once the deal is done compared to everybody else. That's just my opinion.
And I can agree with that. And we need to think about us. Fact. We need to think about us for sure. But I'm just saying, with how this shit works, the Bucks got to think about themselves too. So if they're restarting, why would they not want to restart with a Sengun? Why would they not want to restart with a Hero who's from Wisconsin, Milwaukee? Why wouldn't they want to restart, with a Kuminga and all of them draft picks and bottom out and try to get themselves into this draft? I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about us.
It's a great point.
Thinking about us. But that Milwaukee Bucks team is the same. They got this. I wouldn't say they have the same relationship as the Spurs and Kawhi did at the time Kawhi got traded, but it's the same situation. He don't have no trade clause. They could send that nigga to Sacramento if they wanted to. They could send that nigga to Djibouti if they wanted to.
Yeah, but Fleet, no, that's a great point. But the league has to blame themselves because y'all allow these players to have all this power. So, these players are really going and saying, nah, I want to go here. So as much as I agree with you, remember, Giannis is going, I want to go to New York. Make it happen. Like I said, all that other shit, if it was true, it would have happened already. So I just think the player empowerment thing, this is where organizations, they get, it backfires on them.
And the player empowerment, I believe, ended officially with that Luka trade. I think Flea's point it stands strong. Milwaukee's in position because the rest of the league, they know the CBA deal was put in place so that superstars and players have way less power now. And he could scream all he wants to. Yeah, Kevin Durant ended up in Houston, but he's ended up in 15 different teams. I think if Phoenix didn't want to trade him, they don't trade him. They had a deal in place for Golden State. They had a deal. I think Giannis, if he pulls this off, will be in the face of all this power in front of him from the other organizations, from the NBA. If he does pull it off, it would be the last time we see player empowerment taking place. And we need for him to pull that trigger. We need for him to play the villain that he actually is acting like he is now. Because now he's being the villain. Now he's saying he's a villain. When we said the whole time, bro, if you really that dude, if you really want to have the Mamba mentality, you control your destination. You basically ask for a trade. It's all the way out there. You get more money before the trade deadline. The writing's on the wall. Yeah, the Bucks could hold off on the trade and get even more draft picks when the season is over. You got to be able to say, I did everything I could for this organization, put a statement out there, and make it official, and put more pressure on the Bucks because they have the leverage, to Flea's point. The whole league stopped every single trade because they want to know if they have a chance at Giannis or whatever other trades can't happen because the Giannis trade hasn't taken place yet. So that's part of the reason why they didn't want to do the Luka Doncic trade in front of the world, because things like this take place. The whole world goes at a standstill. To your point, All Ball, there's no way you're making a big deal about competing and you're going to Golden State with just Steph Curry and Draymond Green. That's not a championship. It's just not. New York is the place he wants to go. Even if you win in Golden State, you don't want that. Everything, like, as much as you've gone back and forth about your whole image, Giannis, the best thing you can do is come to New York and help Jalen Brunson get the chip because they consider him not a 1A. Steph Curry's already a 1A. You don't want to help the superstar already. You don't want to be on the super team, considered a super team. So I think he's going to have to force this, man, because if not, he can't come here. Y'all know this one.
Knicks Rehab.
All Ball TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.